Day 29 of 20-day English speaking challenge. So I met a few old people. One of them was very old. Like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful by mentioning that they were old, but yeah, one of them, let's say, mentioned that he studied in 1944, which means he studied a year before our before our country got our independent. And yeah, suddenly, like, I somehow trying to con his age at that time, and I feel like um it's quite bad, I guess. Like, I shouldn't but I couldn't help but to do that. And like, I realized something while trying to keep in touch with these people. Like, you need something in common to keep in touch with person and to make the conversation continue. Like, people not only will asking about you, but also about where do you live and where do you study, etc. And if you got the same information with the person, whether how you belong to a place, or your relationship with some people, or let's say the activity you did or experience you had, if you have something in common with people, you will most likely um, keep the conversation continue, right? And for that, you will get the feeling of relatable. And if you are relatable to someone, you will have more interest to keep talking to the person. And if you had no, let's say, no something in common with someone who you are trying to talk to or to talk with, you need to go through a little question and answer section, whether one of them asking and one of them will be answering, or one of them asking and one of them trying to explain something. And for that session, you need to showing genuine interest of listening to the person, or at least giving respectful gesture while listening to the person who is trying to telling you about something or explain you about something. And for that, you need to have the same energy with the person, or else, like, people will just understand that you are not interested, or you were just being polite only, well, by asking questions without having the genuine interest of what did you just asking. And what made me sad about, let's say, listening to uh, this very old man, he didn't find uh, something in common with me. And like, I tried to find information that I got that might be met him having, relatable feeling to me and with me. And yeah, the conversation went well. And I talked to another old people as well, and the conversation also went well, but one of them was having more relatable history, let's say, or experience with me, so I had much longer conversation with this person. And but like I mentioned about the sadness of talking to one of these very old men was when he kept mentioning about my understanding about some people, but I had no idea about those people. And suddenly he kept mentioning about, oh, this person was already died, oh, she was died, oh, he was died. And like I felt sorry for him, and just trying to, knowing his gesture was getting defensive out of something, like mentioning about the death of someone. I i felt a little sad for that. Let's say I didn't really feel sad because, like, we didn't know what will happen. Like, there are much, there are younger people who died way before older people, right? But one thing that made me sad was because, like, rather than just enjoying the conversation or trying to find another, let's say, another information to keep relatable with someone you try to talk with, you just kept mentioning something sad, which is about life. and I I felt sad, like, to realize that he might be went a lot of, like, he was going through a lot of stuff, or a lot of experiences that I didn't know that um, can met him the way he was at the moment of talking to me. And I don't know, it's just sad because, like, gender information, the older you got, the less time you will spending your time in this world, right? Although we didn't know about age, I make I maybe I will die before him, or the other way around, or even at the same time, right? But that's what I think, that's what I feel. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it, and bye.